Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a warm day, but it's also raining out as per usual. So all those aluminum screens are at the bottom. I'm going to head to the scrapyard. I've had a lot of people request for videos during these times for sorting videos, like sorting metal. However, I don't have a large pile of stuff to sort right now. This is pretty much all going to be iron. I'm going to keep that chair. I'm taking out this box now. I'm going to take out that box and Mr. Sled. It's a really loud bird. But I don't have a lot of stuff to sort. So rather than that, we're going to just run to the scrapyard. I'll show you that. And then we'll go about the day. I'm going to be hanging up license plates today. Today is going to be a daily video. We'll be hanging up some license plates. Going to kind of organize the warehouse when it gets a little bit warmer out today. So yeah, let's make it a fun one and see where the day takes us. Let's do it. We have a bunch of cords in here. We have that fan right there, that motor. We've got some cords for the people who might be new. I know I don't really go over this too much. Let's just clip the ends of the cords on these things like that. And then I have a bucket right here. I just toss that bad boy in there. And these are all like the cords that you get from toasters, microwaves. Get another one. And these are aluminum copper radiators. There used to be an end cap on this. And then you get clean copper aluminum radiator price for this. Now, people who might be kind of new might be thinking, you know, why don't you just separate this some more, take off this aluminum? As well, there's a wasp right there. All right, well, he'll just chill there. And he's alive. He's just thawing out right now. Some people might be like, why don't you just peel this aluminum off? Well, for this, you get about $1 per pound. And then aluminum, like if you took off this and threw it into my aluminum bucket or my bin, you get roughly 22 cents per pound. I don't expect to take off all the copper. It's like a long process, so it's just easier to sell it like that. I think they then throw it through like this shredder, and the shredder, well, they bale it. I don't think the yard does this. They throw the confinery or whatever it goes, foundry, I don't know. Wherever it goes, they have a shredder that separates the aluminum from copper, so they make a little bit of money as well. For those who also might be wondering, there's aluminum cans, aluminum foil. I don't separate my aluminum cans. You will see that aluminum cans pretty much weigh nothing. All right, and aluminum is so far down right now that you would need to take 30 cans to make 1 pound, and that's 22 cents. And good old Taco over here ain't crushing beers, doesn't drink much soda. I definitely don't drink 30 cans in a month, and for 22 cents as opposed to 4 cents, it's not worth it to store it. That's why I don't separate it. Whenever I get it, I just chuck them into my iron things. So one thing a lot of people probably don't know, I don't know if the scrapyard has their own street sweeper, but since the yard is very muddy, they often have the street sweeper come by and then sweep the street, because it brings in all this mud. As you can see how clean it is from that left path as opposed to this. I don't know if I should pass them. But we're at the scrapyard. Seems to be pretty busy with employees, at least. I know this is also where you get my heating oil. It's like the office for the heating oil that I have. So they run a lot of different companies around STOCKERTOWN. I just passed this guy. I will go on the larger scale first, drop off all the iron, and then I have all those aluminum screens from a while back. I'm going to bring them over there afterwards, as well as I brought that insulated copper bucket because I figured, well, what the heck, might as well. Weighing in 5,900 pounds. I do also have a stockpile of cast iron, which I'm going to bring over there one of these weeks. That's with that's hanging out with the groundhog. guys remember that video. There's a groundhog hole inside one of my buildings. I just threw all my cast iron in that building. I filled that hole up so many times, it's unreal. This is interesting. Got a old looking car. I don't know what car it is, but just the front. That's interesting. The bed, a fridge. I don't know what kind of car that is. That's the back to some car. Whole lot of mud mixed in with metal. Piece of wood. This might drop off this propane tank, which you're not supposed to, but they cut it up, it looks like, so I think you can. Scrap metal everywhere. Alright, here's my non-ferrous stuff. My screens on the left and a bucket of insulated copper. That iron aluminum pile is pretty large. Alright, just cashed out. Got a little magnet here. Some scrapyards will give you a free magnet if you ask. I know you can buy them online. They're like, so like people have asked me if, you know, I'd come out with something like this. I think to get them like bulk priced, like if I bought like 500, they'd be like $3 each cost. So after Etsy fees and everything, I don't think people want to spend like $5 a magnet. I don't know. Maybe people do. Also, I'd have to buy like 500. I don't know if 500 people out there want a magnet. But yeah, we got cashed out. Light iron, that's the heavy stuff that went on a big scale. $15. I brought in 400 pounds. The insulated copper wire, or the copper insulated wire, however you'd like to say it, dropped down to 45 cents a pound. It's been 50 cents a pound for so long. I got $9 out of that. There was 20 pounds, and then the sheet aluminum, which were all those aluminum screens, there's 15 pounds of that, and that was $3.30 for a grand total of 27 bucks. So drove all the way to the scrapyard for 27 bucks. But most importantly, we're recycling this stuff from going to the landfill, so that is definitely a plus. Let's get on with the day and see what the day has in store. Alright, I gotta put some things away. I did want to show you guys this, so I still haven't even, I thought about with my new van, I'd rig up something in my van to put some bins in and like hook it up to the side, but that's still a project to be decided. Maybe if I run a piece of like 2x4, I think it would work. But I got these guys out of that garage clean out. You guys might remember I made that video. My whole van was packed. I remember grabbing them very sparingly, but then while I was going through the stuff that I had, I realized, wow, I guess I do have these. And I just noticed right now that these on the bottom are different. I got 2 and 2. So this one goes with that one. And that goes over there. And apparently these cone tops are, you know, there's one up there that's sold. I think only one was listed whenever I did check these the last time. And they sold for $18 plus shipping. This still has the lid on it, and these 3 are still full. This one's empty. I don't know if you can still ship them if they're full of this liquid, because that stuff looks pretty dangerous. But nice little score here. So like, let's just say, you know, since there's only one listed, I probably can get 20 out, 20, 40, 60, 80. Maybe put them all together, get 65, 70 bucks for the lot. I think that's a pretty good deal out of that garage. All right, project time in the taco van. So I'm working on what I'm going to try to do here. And I know this ain't right. You know, it's me, and any of this stuff is never right. But what I'm going to do here is try to bolt this into the wall here, because I don't think I can really screw into this. And then I'm going to try to probably screw in a piece of wood into this piece. Kind of like so, hang down like that. And then I'm going to try to, because this one doesn't have a grandma's attic, I'm going to try to bolt a bin into the wood. And that'll be like my storage bin. However, I still don't have, I'd like to have another bin for like, if I ever come across good stuff in the trash, I can throw that stuff in there, but let's be real, this is already a big man job for me. So, I think that will work. Got some drill bits, gonna drill out a hole, try to run the bolts through these things, see how well this works. This guy go. So as always, misdrilled the first one, but we're going to get this one on, since there's two, there's 1 and 2, I'm going to just rig it this way. I know the bolts are probably supposed to go the other way. However, me being just a knucklehead that I am, figured I probably couldn't spin this nut on it from the opposite side, so I'm going to just do it this way, because why not? But, you know, that's actually a nice setup. I would even consider just leaving that and just like, because I have a first aid kit, just maybe bolting the first aid kit on that. I think that would work really good too. But if I put a bin right here, I think it just, you know, it can carry a lot more than just a first aid kit. I really do wish this had a grandma's attic, but can't be too picky. Also be nice to maybe put like a hammer there. Hammer, your screwdriver, stuff like that. Very cool. Alright, so this is why it's important to always just buy random junk at auctions. Because I have all these random things. I was like, when would I ever use these? But I think I'm going to just end up putting one of these on here. So you can put your screwdrivers in there. I don't know if a hammer will fit. It should fit in one of these slots. If not, I'm going to put 2 of these together. I don't know if I have a hammer around here, so I'm going to look. A hammer. It's hammer time. I've been meaning to put this up there. Oh, this is Nazareth. Thought this. Oh no, this is STOCKERTOWN. I got this at an auction last summer. I think it was last June. Bad memories with a mason jar there. I'm pretty sure I left one of the first or the second mason jars ever made by Ball. I think they only made it for 1 year. Well, it was like a couple $100 mason jar and sold for $4. And I meant to buy it. And guess what? I completely blanked. Totally forgot about it. But that was at that same auction. I'm still looking for a hammer. Also, sanding, sealer, polyurethane, some Danish oil finish. This came out of that garage that helped clean out with that lady. How do I not have a hammer around? They aren't the same kind of hammers. Oh my goodness. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Forks. Box truck guy you're watching, you probably remember these forks. Or Mike, who sets up across from me at the flea market. Don't put these in your house. Also, if you have pets, don't use this stuff. This is glue traps. I don't even use that, but the rat poison. Your dog might eat it. I can't believe I don't have a hammer up here. So, once again, we're playing the odds. Alright, so that didn't work. So I got those 2 hooks. There's no way that is saving up there. No way it stays up there. When I put this one in, I'm going to put some screwdrivers in there when I get screwdrivers. Salsa. And we'll see what this happens. If not, I'll probably put a latch up here somehow. I can just pop it open and take that out. We'll give it a little experiment, but I just think you hit a bump. Just don't think it's going to stay, but we'll see. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. All right, back in the warehouse. Did want to get some plates up. Maybe we can finish this whole column over here. I have so much stuff in here. It's unreal. Unreal. And now with everything going on, who knows when I'd even be able to sell. So far, they've canceled, I believe, the first week of the flea market for me. Don't really know if I'd really want to be up there selling on the first week anyway. And personally, I'll be honest with you, April, everyone says is their best month at the flea market. When I've checked all my records over the past 3 years since keeping records, April's been one of the worst months for me. So, I don't know. But, slide that guy over there, keep it a little wobbly, builds core strength. Well, let's see what kind of plates we got working with us today. So these are all my ones that are not duplicates, that are, you know what, we don't write. I'm thinking a light blue. If I had any sort of yellow, orange, not solid yellow, orange, I think that'd look it up there, or a red and a white. See if I have a red or white. That's a red, white, blue. It's a white and blue. This is a nice decorative one. These will go, I think I might put those over in that little hallway thing. Here's my international wall, which, as you see, I have no space to get to, but we'll get there. Don't worry, we'll get there. This summer, at least, we'll get there. Did I already go through? I already went through all those. All right. More international. It's a solid blue right next to a solid green. I don't think that would work. These are international as well. So these will go over here. Solid yellow's not going to work. Eastern Shore. That actually looks like it'll work. So we'll slap that bad boy up there. That's the next plate to go up. I'll flip that over. I can probably... don't want to have a solid next to a solid. Do I have a California? I do have a California in that column. I don't like to put... It's not that I'm really picky about this. It's more like... I don't know. I like when it's all just mismatched. There's been a lot of planning that went on with this whole thing. And I hate to kind of just break that up now when we're almost finished with the wall. Buddy. I guess we won't have enough for this. We'll put that up. That's a white, blue, green. We can't have a white and blue next to white and blue. We have a yellow kind of in the bottom left, and we already have a yellow in that column, and we have a California in that column. So it looks like we only got one plate to put up there. Looks like we might only have one plate. Solid blue. Decisions, decisions, decisions. All right. Virginia Eastern Shore is going up next. Gotta move this far. Then we'll... Back up we go. If I can just eyeball it. Bump up the right side a little bit. Good enough. In case you guys were curious and want to send a license plate, my rule for this wall is that every plate on this wall is going to be different in its style, not necessarily in terms of its state or year. It is going to be different in terms of its style. So there are a couple California plates up there. We have a California up there. That is a dealer special plate. There's the common California that is over there. That is just your common California. We have Pennsylvania. This blue is Pennsylvania. as well as I have the new one up there, the common one that we have now that's blue, yellow, and white. So everything on this wall, we have New York, the one with the Statue of Liberty, which I've talked about a lot. That's a commercial plate, but the Statue of Liberty design is my most favorite or my most iconic that I know of. It reminds me a lot of my childhood. That is more of a newer New York plate. The yellow and blue plate is not up there for New York. I think that's what their plate is now. It's like yellow and blue. But yeah, this is my wall. If you guys are curious about sending any sort of license plate, like I said, if it's different than what is on there, it is a domestic plate in terms of the United States. I will add it to the wall. I have about another 30 more to go. If you want to pause this video and look and see if a plate that you're maybe curious is on here and you have one and you want to send one, now would be a good time just to hit that pause button. Take a look. And that will be that. In terms of plates that have to go up there, these are plates that I've yet to put up. So if these are one of the plates that you're thinking about sending, these will be going up. This is a South Dakota, Kentucky, and another California, Lake Tahoe. So those are the plates that go up. Those are also this one. Everything else here is all duplicates, which if I ever get around to it will be this wall, but let's be honest, that might be a very long time. International will go on this. Alrighty, so in terms of product here, what I have a lot of stuff. I did kind of want to get up here and maybe separate stuff and sort stuff. However, I felt the most time efficient idea that we have going on right now would probably be to just touch this stuff once. Right now, it's currently raining. I don't know if you just heard the drops in the last clip. It's currently raining, so I can't really just bring this stuff outside. Eventually, down the line, wanting to do these videos full-time, and wanting to do content that you guys enjoy, I will probably be getting shelves put in here. However, I have to clear everything out, so maybe the beginning of the flea market, depending on what's kind of going on, I want to get to the flea market and do a lot of selling, maybe put buying on a hold. However, that's really not possible. Considering that it seems that you guys really enjoy the trash picking, you enjoy the storage auction videos. So it'd be kind of difficult to just kind of put that stuff on hold. However, yes, I do want to at some point get shelving in here. I did realize if you put deeper shelves, so if you put another layer of shelves, I can't really put heavy stuff on top. I think a lot of this stuff could go on top, but I'm not getting on a ladder to take things off a top shelf. That's just beyond stupid. So that's probably not going to be a realization. But if I can bump up what I have here, probably another 3 feet up, I think I'll be good. If I make them deeper, this will have to be moved over. So then this stuff can't be here. So that will probably just go on the top shelf. So I don't really know if I'll even get more space out of everything. Probably will. But we will see with that. That will be a long time coming. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's a daily video. We'll probably be seeing more daily videos here. I don't know what else I could possibly do. I also have these 2 plates which have to go up. This is an older Wisconsin plate in white and green, and then there's a Florida plate with the manatee at the bottom. These are plates that I grabbed out of the garage. See, that's actually an older Pennsylvania plate. Nazareth. Got a church, as well as some more Pennsylvania plates. These are more plates that I grabbed out of that garage with some more cone top cans. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, probably more daily videos here due to the circumstances. However, we'll probably do something again tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe it'll be trash picking. I don't know. We'll figure out something. We'll go and get through this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, smack the like button, subscribe down below for more treasure hunts, and I'll catch up with you guys next time for the next adventure. And until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.